Honk honk, we're back. Welcome to Subnautica. My name is Splattercat. We're doing some exploration because we've basically cleared out all the stuff that you can discover and research. There's still some other things to play around with, grav guns and stuff like that we haven't built. I'll probably go through and try to get all the tools built as well so you can see what those are like at one point or another. But welcome on back to the next episode. We're just exploring, hanging out, looking around. There's not a whole lot of stuff left to add to our base, and so, just seeing what the map has for us. It's rare that I go around the backside of the Aurora, so I figured we'd have a look at that first, just to see what's over here. I hear Reaper Leviathan, so I can tell you one thing for certain. There are Reapers over here. I wonder if it stays, like, destroyed on this side, or if there are actual, like, grass biomes and stuff over here. It looks like you actually have to dive down pretty deep. It looks like it's on the edge of some really rough territory, actually. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay. The game seems to be somewhat confused. It looks like this is just a continuation of that destroyed sand biome. It's not that bad. Yeah, I know. Almost colliding into a thing. That's all you ever say to me, you know. Alarm system, you could say hello. You could say, how was your day today? You could ask the questions that nobody ever asks me while I'm surviving out here, but you never do. You never do, man. You never do. How about asking about how my day at work was? You're just sitting down and having a conversation and be like, enough about my day, enough about collisions. What do you want for dinner tonight? I'll make it happen. And I would say to you, collision detector, tortellini sounds fantastic. Please make it happen. And you would say, okay, I'll make tortellini. What movie do you want to watch tonight? And I say, I don't know. Cars, maybe. Or The Incredibles, which is the superior Pixar choice while we're on the subject. So where is this right now? Where am I? Hold on, to the surface. I need relational markers so that I can see where the hell I am at. And unless I have those, this becomes a very, very difficult... Like, it just looks like blue. Look at it. It's just blue. That's all that it is. It's just blue colors. Blood moon. Blood moon! Now we're gonna get attacked by a bunch of mega zombies. Okay, so we are on the backside of the Aurora. Well, the right flank of the Aurora. Trying to sort out if there's anything over here. I could just look at a map. That's the simple thing here, is that I could just look at a map. Just grab a map and say, hey, I know what's on this other side of the map, but... that seems lazy to me. You gotta see it with your own eyes. What's the point in exploring if you're not gonna be the guy? And plus, since we're the first person here, we get to name everything. You realize that? Scientifically, that's the rule. First person there that sees the thing and observes it gets to slap a Latin name on it. And so we could just, like, name all the creatures like Semper Suboobies. We could do all kinds of funny shit. And then when they get there, they have to live with it. They have to call them that. They have no choice. Although, props out to the guy that named the bird the blue-footed booby. That guy was on the right track. That guy was on the right track, and he was going places in life. I'm proud of you, man. You had an opportunity, you had a shot, and you took it. I envy that. I envy that. There's also a bird called the tit. There you go. Take the shot. If you got it, if you get the chance to name something, nobody can stop you. You might as well make it funny. The woodpecker? That one's a little bit more literal, but, you know. You get what I mean. I don't know if there's anything other than dune back here. Dune and reapers. It'd be easier if I could see where's the dam, but since it's always nighttime in this game, you can never tell. I actually wish they kind of extended out a little bit further. I could install a bed and just sleep through it. Where's my constructor? What's a bed gonna cost me in here? So that I can crash out for the night. Miscellaneous. Wait, how come I don't have the bed? Shouldn't I have the bed? Oh, the UI is doing that shaky thing that it does. The UI is doing that shaky thing that it does before it kicks me out of my vehicle. I'm not feeling it. I thought I had the bed. We went by and it wouldn't let me scan it. Maybe I had to scan a certain point of the bed. Well, shit, there goes that plan. I had a plan. I was excited about it, too. I was like, you know what? We're going to skip the nighttime like nighttime was meant to be skipped by Jesus' own design. Jesus said, hey, engineering, come up with a way that I don't have to be awake during the dark part of the day that I'm afraid of. And he was like, I got this thing. It's called sleep. Sure, you have dreams. You think Jesus had nightmares? I mean, let's assume for a second that Jesus was real. You think he had nightmares? Like, if he was divine, do divine things have nightmares? One would assume you would get a pass. Like, I don't know. I would hope that I would get a pass. Like, if I was divine, like if I was like a god, you feel me? Are we
passing safe depth?
Are we just like over the abyss right now? Like, what is going on? I wonder if we're over the abyss or what is happening here. I don't really want to get out of this thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll just take the boat home and we'll like fiddle around with other stuff. Maybe we're not allowed to make a boat in, or maybe we're not allowed to make a bed in here. It's hard to tell. I'll try to go back down and scan it in between episodes and see if that'll work out. Because it wasn't letting me scan it while I was down there, so I didn't know if that bed counted or not. I think I see topography in that direction, but it's hard to tell if that's it or just the light gradient. I really hate the visibility on this thing. The visibility on this thing sucks. Oh, really? It's daytime right now, and you can't see. Okay. Well, here, let's go ahead and we'll flank the side of this. And then if we can find the spot that it's seated on the bottom, and maybe we can follow that down, and hopefully not get murdercated. I'm really hoping that later on in like further patches, they add more sections of this thing you can explore. Like, really get deep down inside this thing. Oh, man. Why you guys gotta be everywhere? Stop breeding so much. Use a Leviathan condom or something. Leviathan prophylactics, man. Why you gotta mess with my sense of discovery, my sense of childlike wonder, by being everywhere? I knew we were gonna hit a sandbar if I dove too hard right there. So what happens if I dive all the way down with this? That's what I want to learn. And that is what we shall learn. So we're only at 200 meters. The point that we were at before was almost 500. So is there like another abyss drop off back here? It's not a Reaper Leviathan, that's for certain. Doesn't look like we're in any sort of biome or anything. It just looks like it's blank space. Leviathan's messing with us. I could feel it messing with the turning. My boat was turning all by itself. He's messing with us. He can't get in, so don't concern yourself with it. He can't do anything. Occasionally he'll glitch the sub out, which is an experience unto itself, but what is happening right now? Do you see that weird blurry shit while I was looking around? I don't know. go out behind this. It looks like it ends in a koosh zone. Not really so endlessly fascinating of a zone. Koosh zone, actually, I always find it to be kind of disappointing because it looks really awesome and then there's just nothing inside of it. Like, it's just kind of there. And you're like, alright, cool, koosh zone. And so from then on, every time you see a koosh zone, you're just like, damn it. Not another koosh zone. I've already seen these. Now that we got the 900 depth dive, we might be able to go back out to the... We might be able to go back out to the areas that we found earlier. Sorry, I'll finish my thought in just a second. I'm observing. But now that we're... Maybe let me see if I can dive down that thermal vent right there. Because we've got a lot more depth to play with now than the last time we were in any of these zones. Seamoth is all nice and fixed up. So can I go down this right here? No, that's actually like surface lava right there. Okay. So that's the point at which that shit comes out. The point from which it exudes. I think the Aurora is back that way. Which means that we should have some leeway when it comes to exploring down here. For some reason, I'm feeling like my zapper is not going to work on those worms. I think that was just a sand shark. Or a bone shark, or whatever the hell they're called. Should be alright out here. I'll go back and I'll get the Cyclops on the way back. But for our current purposes, it's just easier to explore using the Seamoth because this thing actually moves. And the visibility is fab-tabulous. Is that a cave right there, or is that just an overhang? I think it's just an overhang. Okay. That's cool. Zappy guys, do your thing. I'm not going to bother you. Ah. We are back in the mountains. Okay, since we've got reasonable visibility, I'm going to go ahead and kill the headlights for right now. Just to make sure we don't end up Reaper bait. Not a reprobate. Reaper bait. There's a difference. I think we might actually just be dealing with that one over there. Oh, hey, what's up, pal? Please don't shock me right now. And I think once again we've reached the edge of the map. Maybe? Yeah, this is the edge of the map. We've been here before. Let's go ahead and streak on back up. I saw wildlife, and seeing wildlife is usually a pretty good indicator that the map has not ended, but they might just be chilling out here. You can never quite tell. Some uranite right there could be useful. Looks like we're orbiting about the edges of volcanic zone. Or, I'm sorry, I think this is mountain zone right here. The mountain. I'm treating this like Keith Courage. I'm just calling everything X zone. It's the mountain zone. It's the grassy zone. Luckily, they haven't branched out into emotional concepts yet. It's just physical. Mountain zone. Right now, there's no heartbreak zone. Go in and just start feeling overwhelmingly sad. Oops. Okay, good thing we didn't crest that ridge. Keep a mountain in between him and us. And if it's possible to just sort of glide through, that's what I prefer to do. There we go. I think we gave him the slip. Another one down there. Another one over there. Try to figure out our path of least resistance here. The best way to get after whatever it is that we want from this area. Oh. It looks to me as though we've got a pretty big chunk of ship over here. One that we probably have not seen yet. It is getting to be nighttime though. I'm not seeing access points. God. So many piranhas down here. There we go. That'll fix them up. How many were there? 4 piranhas. Truth is, I don't feel safe here, but we gotta give it a go. We found something interesting, and that's what we've been looking for like this entire time, is just something interesting. Oh man. Okay. Doesn't look like any of that goes anywhere. There's a ventilation shaft right there. There's another door right here. Shit's always kind of creepy. It's like swimming in a graveyard. I feel the same way about derelicts, like spaceships, where the grav's no longer working. Stuff like that creeps me out.
30 seconds.
Let's go ahead and get our oxygen back, and then we'll keep looking around. I've never drowned in a derelict before, but I would prefer not to do it. Man, you guys just don't give up, do you? Gotta zap them all, I guess. In tune with... Wow. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go, just like everybody else on Earth. It's been a little concerning. It's turned into like a habit for me. It's bad. I find myself like walking and exercising in the pursuit of new species. It's rough. Gotta do what you gotta do to slap down that Articuno, you feel me? Oh, there's a cargo hold. Did I not bring my rebreather with me? No, there it is. Okay, give me the rebreather, because we are down pretty deep. I forgot that we're at, like, ridiculous depth, and so I'm going to need to use the rebreather in order to keep myself from getting punked hella hard here by the oxygen-deprived environment. There's all kinds of stuff down in there. I wish I had a little bit more time to play with. Like if I had 4 or 5 minutes in the oxygen tank, that'd make it a lot easier to do this without feeling like I'm rushing it and missing and walking over the top of things. But rebreathers should give us a little extra room to play with. Is there anything down in the cargo hold that we want? I'm not seeing anything sitting around. Although I would love to see these stocked with goodies at some point. Like you can open the lockers and go through them and stuff like that. It'd be a really, really cool feature. And then we got a bed on this side, which saves me. See, the bed should be scannable. Unless we have it in here somewhere, and I just walked right past it like 150 times. But it should be in the miscellaneous area, I would think. The appliances area seems unlikely. But it's like, it seems as though I have scanned a bed already. And the game just isn't quite registering it. Can I make this little bureau over here or this little bookcase? No, I can't. Man, all I wanted was a bookcase. That would have changed my life forever. Oh my god, this thing just keeps going and going and going, doesn't it? Yeah, and then there's a weldy door back there. Okay. Let's go back. Get ourselves just a tad more oxygen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes, yes, welcome, welcome. I'll need to make sure my welder is equipped properly too. Or I'm sorry, my laser cutter. If nothing else, this is a great opportunity for me to, it's a great opportunity, ow, for me to wait until daytime and get bit by underwater ruffians. So that's enjoyable. My hydration situation is a little bit... Can I open this? Is that openable? No, that slider's not. Oh my god. Stuck inside a box. It's gonna take a little bit, so I'll probably get you in just a second. My career as an underwater welder continues to develop. Oh, that just gives you an exit point. Okay. So you like don't have to go back through the whole thing. It's weird that the bed recipe is not showing up. I'm about to do some investigation on that one because I legitimately have no clue why the bed is not showing up. I know that I've scanned a bed. There have been beds around that we have scanned, but unfortunately not having a whole lot of luck with building one.
Caution. Dehydration detected.
Yeah, I know. I'm breaking off my adventure and going back to the droll old Cyclops so that we can truck it on home. Sigh. I would love to avoid getting munched on right now, too. If the game's taking requests, I'm just saying. If I can avoid getting snackified anytime soon, that'd be great. Well, it seems like we've cleared out most of the stuff there is to do. I gotta find... I don't know. We gotta figure out maybe where the lava zone is at. I know there's a lava zone, and I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if it's accessible, though, without the... sometimes you gotta put in... There's a experimental code thing you can put in to spawn in things that aren't technically in the game yet. But, like, the coding is there and everything like that, and the usage is there. So, maybe I'll have a look at that and see if there's anything else to do here. My name is Splattercat. I will see you all next time. Thanks for stopping in for the next episode of Subnautica. It's been a lot of fun, y'all.